salvaged by Thessaloniki, but he threw it away to Kilbolka. Now Jones stops and pops and hits for three. Transition three-pointer for Bryce Jones. Perimeter by Eric Coleman-Jones. Long drives and kicks. Kilbolka the corner three. That's in. And Aris up 8-0. It's a double-digit lead. 10 points in a row to kick off this contest for Aris Thessaloniki Betsson. That attempted tuck for Urbaniak clambers over the rim and goes down. So that's an unorthodox play for the Poles to open the scoring. Need more of that. Will not need that sort of matador defending. That's Harrell, the easiest of layups. Needs to inbound for Aris. Side to Elijah Mitru-Long. Corner three, and from Polianides. Polianides with 10 points on opening night away to Venezia. Isolation game set up for Sanon. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Sanon forced into a tough step back three. That's just off the front rim. It's put up and in by Djordjevic. And Slask finally scoring another bucket from the field. It's just too sloppy. Bukarides penetrates, hangs, and scores, drawing the foul in the process. Things alive for Slask as the turnaround for Gray goes in, and finally, second quarter drought is broken. Kimball, Hank Gathers, tragic figure. Fade away from Kirkwood. That's a nice shot for the Harvard man. Long to Kilbolka for three, and he swishes that one. Coleman-Jones for Slask. They will be in the penalty when the next Aris foul is committed. That layup goes in for Cadre Gray. Unusual inbound pass there, but everything under control. Elijah Mitru-Long, the step back three, way short. Gets his own rebound though. Swifter than Thessaloniki to the basketball. Good movement out to Kilbolka for three. And he hits. Go into double figures. Slask now up to 6 out of 27 from the field, including 0 out of 11 from deep. They do force the steal. And ahead of the pack is Kirkwood for the layup. Kirkwood up to 6 points now. Kick to the corner as Harrell penetrates, hangs and scores nicely. Wisniewski is hounded into a mistake. Djordjevic with Harrell coming up gimpy. Sanon makes the first three-pointer of the game for Slask. Sanon able to beat the trap. Waltzes into the paint and gets the kind bounce. Sanon trying to take control as best he can. To Djordjevic, the turnaround in. That's a nice little jump hook. Ugly three-point shooting stats on a player-by-player basis for Slask tonight. Look pass. Tough shot goes in from Forrester. Jones, good screen and roll. An attempted alley-oop broken up well by Djordjevic. For Forrester. That no-look pass springs Gray forward for the layup. That was nifty. 20-point margin's been pretty consistent of late as Long finds Kilbolka for another three ball. Got it. take charge of this game. Djordjevic short with the bunny. The follow-up, though, up and in. Some glass work there from Djordjevic. The other end, and one for Jones. 26 points, the largest lead, back at 42-16. That goes right through, and that changes the calculus in that regard. Yeah, those are pretty grim numbers for both teams as the attempted alley-oop doesn't come off. Bocaridis to Enoch. Coast to coast dribble, and a layup goes in from Chernievich. Calls for Slask celebrations, really. As Kirkwood fires for three and scores. To go back to the start of the second quarter before it's this close is the putback off his own miss. In by Blažej Chernievich. Jones, good gather by Forrester. Whipped pass from Bryce Jones. Jones with it again. Great look. That's a floater in from Kulbolka. Harrell now. Just trying to snuff out this mini revival once and for all. The three-pointer in from Forbes. He finally hits from range. And it's a 20-point margin for Aris once again. Rebound Stanitsky. Sanon, 5:47 to play. Up and in. That was a nice little floater. Here in Group A. Leaning three in from Kulikovsky. That was interesting. Lead back to 13 again. 3 minutes to play. Sanon worked for three. In from Kulikovsky. It's down to an 8-point margin. 32 seconds left. Gray scores. 27.7 to go. It's a 5-point margin for Aris Thessaloniki Betsson. Gray a long way from the hoop. Fires off a tough three, which misses everything. Coleman Jones the rebound and the stuff. Urbaniak gets it back from Coleman Jones. Urbaniak loses the handle. One final steal for Bryce Jones, and that is finally that. A great fourth quarter fight back from Slask Wroclaw. Aris Thessaloniki Betsson holding their breath at times late on, but they do get over the line. Aris wins it 85 points to 78. They move up to 3-3 in EuroCup Group A. Slask Wroclaw falls to 2-4.